So, welcome. It's Quarantine DIY with Hendrik. Who is me? Hendrik. Here. On your couch. DIY. Do it yourself. Because you have time. So might as well do stuff with it. Right? Today I am going to explain, or actually try myself, to make a Squatty Potty from banana boxes. If you don't know what a banana box is, they're cardboard boxes that deliver bananas. Pretty self-explanatory. What do we need? We need glue and a Leatherman. If you don't have a Leatherman, you should really get one, because they're just awesome. If you're really good at karate, you might even be able to just slice it with the power of your hand. And what is also really useful for this kind of project is to have a toilet. If you don't have a toilet, you don't really need a Squatty Potty. But I get it. Since we all do our business, and most of us do it on the toilet, I hope. What I am going to teach you today is how to make a Squatty Potty. Something like this. You know, it could be a spaceship from Star Wars. But it's not. The idea is so that this can go around the toilet. Come so. And then you put your feet on here to lift your legs a little higher. Why do we want a Squatty Potty? Because it's better for shitting. It allows your column to open up properly, and therefore your poop can just, you know, drain better. So, let's start. Warm up your hands. Get your glue out. And measure the size of your feet. First step. You want to know how big your feet are. I think my span is 20 centimeters. So it's about 17. 16, 17. Pi mal Daumen. The problem is how to fix it to that. That part, right? Because you can just collapse really easy. The other idea I have is we're just going to cut loads of them in this shape, kind of, and just stick them all together until they're this fat. But that requires a ton of cardboard, which I may not even have. Gotta do some more orders. Is it going to be enough? Two of them are this thick. How many do I need to get this thick? Huh?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, probably about 24.
I have 4, unless we think of a different system. I need to come up with a better plan.
So we discovered that this is where our feet go, and then we wanted to make it, that's where the toilet goes, right? Snuck under there. And then I want to make it a little more, a little sexier, if a toilet seat can get sexy. Well, there you go. We'll take that out. Choose your weapon. I think this blade might be perfect for it, but I'm gonna go away from the lawn, onto the timber, since in our world everything is fake. So we're going from the fake lawn to the fake timber. Why am I doing that? So I can clean it up a lot easier later, you know? Makes my life easier. Okay. Get your weapon and start cutting away. Not on your fingers. Be aware. Hospitals are quite busy at the moment. Don't cut your fingers. Maybe use those kids' scissors. And perhaps then put the video on very slow so you can follow along. because I think they're blunt as hell. Never, little children, cut towards you, always away from you. What I'm saying is I'm cutting towards myself. Okay, now, isn't that cute, isn't it? Let's see if that works. Actually, I doubt it.
Anyway, I ended up doing a double. Nah. And I might even do a triple or a quadruple. And the idea is so that I have a good base, because I figured it is still stronger if I push all the weight downwards, right? Rather than having it flat and then just stacking them on top and it gets this big bulky thing. I had this one earlier. I cut it in here and I did the other side so that they can slide in, come like so, and you basically have this X, right? That's where it's going to stand on. But the problem was, or still is, how am I going to fix that to the base or the top? So to do that, once this is glued, cut a groove in here and there, and I believe then I can just kind of slide it in there and bob's your uncle.
Here is an update on the Squatty Potty, which is a bit of a sad one, really. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm carrying a baby around me, it's mine. I made it. Well, I helped making it. But there is a baby in there, not just putting a doll in there or something like that. Walking around like a weirdo. Hello, me, I got a doll. Or actually a 6-pack of beer or something like that would be cool. That would be actually too cool. It wouldn't be nice, because it'd be cold. The Squatty Potty, cardboard version Squatty Potty 2.0, or let's call it 1.0, because it is a bit of a sad view. Here we go. You know what I mean, right? I mean, it fulfills the purpose, and it has for, I believe, 2 or 3 sessions. I'm gonna call it sessions. But now it's kind of, as you can see, if I put a bit more pressure on, that's just gonna go collapse. Yes, and I'm wearing Ugg boots with my jeans. I know, things you do when nobody sees you. Well, now you guys see me, so whatever. So the point being here, this structure, which I even tried to reinforce with tape, not so clever, the whole thing just not working. So that's, I'm gonna throw that. However, that doesn't mean it's the end of it. That only means the first version failed. And, you know, I'm gonna, I think, well, either I make it out of timber, I'll keep trying. And you will see the results sooner or later. Well, I know maybe a glow one. How would that be? You know, you make the negative, the female version of it, negative, and then you just grow it with like mushrooms or something like that. That's a cool idea. I might try. I wanted to get those mushroom kits anyway. Yeah, I'll do that. See if I can make a mushroom Squatty Potty. Until then, enjoy the other videos and make sure to subscribe and like and all that stuff. Peace.